mate Darryl. I did say tonight we were going to have something special at 6 o'clock. Well, I'm a little bit late. The traffic were bad. But I'm here now. So what is this something special thing we're going to have? Where are we? Right. We're at a place called Hessle Foreshore. One of the local beauty spots. A lot to see around here. So rather than just letting you look at my ugly mug, I'm going to have you look at what we're going to be doing. Think of that. That in front of you is the River Humber. And what we will be trying to do is going across we're going to try and find where the north and now we've all got different ideas about that, where the north and the Midlands meet. Some may say South Yorkshire and the North Midlands, yeah? If you think of Sheffield, which is only literally a few miles from Derbyshire, then yeah. Now another place could be Hull. I can hear you saying, Hull? Well, we have something that connects the North Midlands with Hull. There it is, in its entirety. The Humber Bridge. And that, my friends, is what we will be walking across. We will actually be going from Yorkshire to the Midlands. Because what you see ahead of me is Lincolnshire, which is in the Midlands. Now, what I've got to do is find my way to the bridge. And I don't want to get run over. So I'm going to let people get out. Before I try and cross the road. See, what we have to do, we have to get up there somehow. Now, I'm not really sure how to do that. And before anybody... No, I haven't got little fella with me. I left Toby at home. He wanted to speak with his mum. I think he thought to himself, there's treats on offer. So anyhow, what we're going to be doing now, I think it's about a 15-minute walk to where the bridge actually starts. So what I'm going to do is walk up here to the bridge, and then we're going to walk across it from Yorkshire, East Yorkshire, and we're going to walk all the way to the Midlands in Lincolnshire, and we'll see what's on the other side of the bridge. Hi Dave, I can see you've just joined us. Good evening to you too. So it's a bit different, this walk. I just thought people would like a change. But honestly, the traffic getting here was a killer. But we did it anyway. I actually took a wrong turning and that didn't help. But we got back. We're here. And we're going to enjoy it. What more can we ask from that? Well, I'm just setting my watch to record the calories I eat, the footsteps I make, and all the rest of it. So at the moment, we're in a place called Hessle. Just looking down where we just come. Now, anybody who lives locally will know Hessle is a nice place. You sort of know you've made it when you end up in Hessle. You start off in Hull and you end up here. That is the A63, what you can see. That road will take you into Hull. It also takes you to Leeds and the M62 and, you know, further west. Just to remind you, that is where we're going. Right, so we're now walking towards it. I'm not 100% sure how we actually get to the bridge, but don't worry, we'll get there. The bridge is quite big. When it was built, I think it was 1979, 1980, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world. I mean, other bridges have come and they've taken that title, you know, so it isn't now. But when they built it, they had to allow for the Earth's curvature, apparently, you know, for the big gantries, you know, that hold it all together. Just a little factoid I thought I'd drop in. It's about 1.5 miles long. So in other words, we're going to be walking about 4 miles or something like that, maybe a bit longer. Yeah, we're going to get a look at the A63. There you go, it's quite a big road, see? And over there we can see the bridge and the traffic going towards Hull. That side Leeds, that side Hull. And just here we have the train tracks and Hessle station down there. So we'll just carry on up this country road for a bit. I think we'll have to turn left. I've been down there in a car. I've been down there, maybe Old Duchess a few times. So I'm going to cross over now because there's no footpath on this side. Yeah, and Barney, night and Barney, Sippers, I don't know what it means. But the property around here is gorgeous. Now, if you were to live in Hull, you certainly wouldn't mind living here. Anyhow, those of already watching, we are going to go into this big extravaganza of a walk across the River Humber, one of the busiest sea freight routes in the world. We might not see any ships going into it, but then you never know, we might be lucky and we might see some. So we'll have to see. Humber Bridge, it tells me, down here. Well, I don't see that or not. So what I think we'll do, we'll walk down here. Because you can't drive your car, but you can ride your bike. Clearly you're allowed to walk. So it might cut off a little bit of a distance. But I think we've got... Yeah, we'll see. You see, bikes and pedestrians can cross the bridge free. It's about, if you go over in a car, I think it's about £3. It isn't bad. I mean, and if you're a regular traveller, like you work on the other side, you work in Lincolnshire, or you live in Lincolnshire, and you work over here, you can get a ticket and you'll get a certain amount of discount. But for plebs like me, it's £3. Yeah, we'll see if there's another signpost down there that tells me how to get to, because it's there, look. It's literally sitting on top of it. A few years ago, we had this daft idea, and we were going to fit a lift which takes you to the top and have a bar up there. I didn't think it'd ever come to anything, and guess what? It didn't. I thought it was a stupid idea. Right, there's a lot of notices here, so I don't know what we have to do. Now it's blocked off, but you can get through. So dogs must have kept on the lead. It's a byway for bicycles. So I'm going to go down here and we'll just see what happens. Now we can see the bridge at the side of us. I know we have to go underneath it. So this might be it, eh? Well, we got 16 people watching us so far. I'd like to welcome everybody. It's good to have you on board. It's good to have your company on this walk. You know, you can like, comment, share, or you can subscribe, and the more subscribers we get, the better. I'm up to 141 apparently, so I need another 9 to reach 150, and that'd be fantastic if I do. 150 subscribers, imagine that. If I don't, I don't. But it'd be nice if I do. Look at all this. Look at that. 145. Oh, cheers, Dave. Cheers. Thank you very much for telling me. That's amazing. Well, I think this is I know there's a country park, so I'm assuming this is it. We'll get up here, and then hopefully we'll be able to find our way onto the bridge. But looking at the map earlier on, I know I had to go under the bridge. So I just took it. I didn't, I didn't really know where, but I knew it wasn't on the shore. So I take it, that's it. Now, further up there'll be a roundabout. And I think we'll have to walk past that roundabout. So I don't know quite what's going on here, but we'll see it. Well, it talks about the chalk, the country park, Humber Bridge Country Park, and that's good for kids to look at. A short walk from the bridge carver, Humber Bridge, right at the very top. So we need to carry on going, and eventually, that's if you're a cyclist, you will reach the bridge. At some point, we're going to have to go to our right. But to be honest, I think from memory there might be a roundabout up here. But it's a lovely walk, isn't it? Oh, you're all watching, are you, Sam? Oh, say hi to the kids. Give them a high five from me. That's really good to know that. I don't know whether your mum's watching it or not. I told her I'm going on at 6, but I was a bit late. You know, traffic through Hull is not good. But we're here. And you're here as well, Sam. Dave's here. That is absolutely amazing. So there's still 22 of us walking through the park. Well, what can I say to that? If you're enjoying the video so far, please like, comment, tell me what you like about it, tell me what you don't like about it, and tell me how you think I could improve. That's important, and I can give people what they want. Right, I don't know quite where we are now, but there's a bike up against that post. There's some directions up here and some signposts. Ah, now that's interesting. The bike byway and the Humber Bridge. Right, so that helps. So I now know to go up here, across there to my right, and then hard right. Yeah, that's the road what leads to the bridge. Here we'll find our way onto the bridge, I'm sure of it. Because we're going to have about a quarter of a mile walk before we actually get on the bridge. And you know, Sam, I know two very small people who cross the Humber Bridge on Sunday. Right, seems to be a car park down there. Seems to be a kids' playground there, if anyone's interested. Now, there seems to be a direction post here. Signpost, what's it telling me? It might be we have to go back a little bit on ourselves. It says toilets. Not bad eyesight for an old giffer. Well, we have to go back and go up here, I think. And then we can hopefully get to the roundabout where the bridge begins. And then we'll be cooking on gas. Seems to be a few people walking around. Whether they're going over the bridge or not, who knows? Young lad there on a bike. It seems we're all going in the same direction. Just maybe they know something. I think old Bill sat there. He might pull the man with the camera. Oi, what you doing? Let's hope he doesn't mind me collecting photons. Wait a minute. Humber Bridge. I'm going to ask him. Here, mate. Hiya. How do I get onto the Humber Bridge, the footpath?
The footpath. So it's just one footpath, that's it. It's the west footpath. So it's just where those people are. You can either go up the steps, or you can go the long way around up the horseshoe, and then you'll be on the west footpath.
I'm going to go up the steps.
Yeah.
But cheers, thank you very much. I will. Well, we've got it. That kind gentleman told us. Up the footsteps, and then we're there.
Good evening.
Good evening. Chacha's going up the stairs.
Yes.
Chacha, tell you upstairs. Hi kids. Well, Eureka. We've made it. No, I'm not. We're actually here. We're actually on the Humber Bridge. There you go. So now we are going to walk from Yorkshire in the north to the Midlands. To Lincolnshire, which is in the Midlands. Wow. I thought about doing this loads of times. Me and my mum were going to do it. Oh, I don't know. 26, 27 years ago, when she was still with us and she was still fit and she was still active. But we never got round to it. I think me and Pat were going to do it. We never got round to it. And I thought, I'm going to do this on my own. So here I am. It's taken me 28, going on for 30 years. Imagine that. To be able to say, I walked across the Humber Bridge. That should be interesting. It looks like I'm going to have to come again to do that. I don't know what this is, but some of the firms involved. This is what gives us the bridge its strength. these big stanchions. Like, I'll try and get them, and if you, so in other words, if you want to do something with them, you can. But they anchor all the wires somehow from the bridge. See, look. And we were down there, you might remember. Listen to that, the cars go. Well, we heard that down there, didn't we? Well, here we go. What a lovely evening. And a lad there, cycling across. What a gorgeous evening. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you the other side, where the river goes out to join the sea. But never mind, this is good still. This is good. The only problem is the sun sets in the west, and we're looking west. There you go, there's your railway line. It took them about 5 years to build the bridge. Before that, there were several ferries which went from this side of Humber to the other side. But heavy vehicles had to take a detour over to Doncaster. So you'd have to go on the M180. You know, if you were, say, going from Grimsby to Hull, it's about 20 mile. But to do it, you'd have to go through Doncaster and back again. And that's probably around about 80, 90 mile. Well, it's got 12 people. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Dan. I'm glad you like the walk. Yeah, I know. It was just too much on Sunday though, weren't it? Yeah, we had a busy day, and it was time to get them home. But never mind. Hey, there's always another day, Sam. Always come over, and we can always, you know, make a day of it. We can get your mum. Man, I don't think she'd do it. I've had to promise her a cakey to get out, a cream cakey. Look how high up they are. Now that's the foreshore down there. Just imagine how high up they are. Some people down there, but they've gone now, unfortunately. I'm trying to focus in on them. It's amazing, isn't it? Just look at that. Trucks and cars speeding over here. I think the speed limit's about 50 mile an hour. Well, let's make a date for it, Sam, and let's do it. There you are, there's a Humber. Look at that. Look at the width of it. Certainly a big river, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a bath telling you to, you know, do a right thing, do a decent thing. Hang on, let's. There we go. What we don't want is people to run into us or anything like that. We don't want to stop anybody or inconvenience anybody. Look at that. I'm just disappointed I've only got 8 visitors now. Just look at that, the Humber. In the war, the Germans certainly had no problems at finding Hull, Immingham, Grimsby, Goole. All they had to do was just follow the Silver Sliver, you know, the river, which would be lit up, and you'd see it at night time, the moon would reflect off it. There you go, a nice little tea house. I've never been there. I've often seen it, but I've never been there. I keep thinking I'll take Duchess there sometime, but I just never got around to it. Don't know what he's doing in the river. Fishing probably. Well, we're up to 13, so it's looking a bit more healthy. You know, if anybody likes this video, then please like, comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you would like, what you would like, what you think would make it better. Share it with like-minded people. I'm good with that. And finally, subscribe. So far, we've done a lot of stuff in Midlandsea, where I live. But we've been to Grimsby. That was a good day actually. We ended up with 2 videos. A load of stuff which I'm writing an article on, and now we've been here on the Humber Bridge. I've loads more places to look into. Might go to the hot fishing port of Paul on the Humber. I also hear that there's the remnants of an old RAF camp near Patrington Haven. There's a place called Sunken Island. So it could be an idea for us to go and see what's left. Oh, I don't think there's anybody in that ship. I think it's some sort of boy. You know, it'll have some meaning, and when ships go past, there's a fair number of ships what go to Goole. Goole now is our biggest inland port. Sometimes that would have been Manchester. That's sadly, the docks at Manchester closed many years ago. Decades ago, in fact, back in the 1980s. So Goole is our biggest inland port. That is an interesting place actually. You've got one remaining pudding crate there. So I might take you there to Goole, have a look round. But today we're on the Humber Bridge, and today we're having a gentle stroll from Yorkshire to the Midlands. So far I've done 2,676 steps according to this thing. This watch I'm wearing, that. I got it off Amazon for 50 quid. I weren't going to go out and spend £600 or £700 on one. One, I wouldn't know what to do with it if I had it. And two, I probably wouldn't use it. So, I got this. Well, the best of it was, they were giving you 50 quid if you get an Amazon Barclay card. I thought, well, hey, I'm never likely to use it because I don't really use credit cards. So I'm never going to use it. But if someone's going to give me 50 quid, then they're going to give me 50 quid. So I thought, well, hey. So I got that. It's not as good as this, my phone. But what do you want for 50 quid? My phone gives me a load, it gives me these steps. And it gives me more steps than what the watch does. God knows which one's right. But the calories seem to be right with my watch. But they don't work out with the steps the watch says I'm taking. So I don't know. I don't know. I just think, well, as long as I'm losing weight, I'm dealing with my diabetes, I don't care. Just look at it still. We're not even halfway across yet. I don't know if we're still in Yorkshire or in Lincolnshire yet, but we're not halfway across. We will be in a moment, but we're not there yet. See, there's that, there it is, boy in the... We've got a couple of kiddies coming up, so I'm moving my phone to one side. And we've got a doggy. Well, kids, eh? Well, we're not quite halfway across even yet. Time's it? 18:54. I've been on here for 38 minutes 47 seconds. Now I don't know whether that'll be good or not. It's 80 right down there. You can see it, you know. No, I don't think it would be. See, there's that boy thing. Obviously, ships will know what it is, pilots guiding the ships will know what it is, but I don't. Well, there's Lincolnshire. I mean, when you think of it, Lincolnshire borders on to Cambridgeshire, and by the time you hit Cambridgeshire, well, you may as well be in London. You're only short time away from London. Now that thing is more or less more or less in front of us now. Just a pity I can't show the other side. It's funny you should say that, Dan, about Scotland. Last night, the thunder we had, it woke me up. We had thunder, we had lightning, we had the works. But this morning, at 6 o'clock, the sun was out. Mind you, the west of Scotland, on the east coast of Scotland, come on, let's be fair, either your weather is absolutely amazing or else it is absolutely awful. Well, we're almost at the centre of the bridge. Looking at the curvature on the other side, I'd say this is the very centre. Epicenter. You see it? Got them stanchions holding it in. BBB Limited. Now, well, it was actually completed in 1981. This is the 40th anniversary. Oh, the kids did that at school, look. Oh, excellent. They won it. It's nice. KS2 winning. By the Queen. So we decided in 1959 we were going to build it. KS3, so you get the secondary school kids here. Hessle High School and sixth form college. Class 9Q key stage 4. Now you're getting really serious stuff now. This is GCSE level. You can see me putting the last little bit in. The burger van or ice cream van or whatever it was. On the Hessle Foreshore. Excellent. So that's the centre. So now I think we're in Lincolnshire. Well, the 19 people walking with us. Hope you're enjoying what you see in this video. If you are enjoying it, then please like, comment, tell me what you think, what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and ways in which you think I might be able to improve. I like criticism. That's how you learn. You can always share it with other like-minded people if you want. you can subscribe. I like getting subscribers. We're up now to 145. I just need another subscribers to get through the 150 barrier, and it would be really nice if we could get it tonight. I've done this walk really as a thank you to all my subscribers. Yeah, that wouldn't have been a bad idea, to be honest. That's what I said. Where does Yorkshire actually give way to the Midlands? Where does East Yorkshire give way to North Lincolnshire? I don't know. Yeah, Dan, it does sound like I'm in a wind tunnel, but you know, the breeze, it's nice and warm. That's the good thing about it. I'm walking. See, just my shirt on, short sleeved. And that's where we've come from. That's where we're going. The bridge itself is 1.4 miles long. So by the time we get back to the car, I'll have walked about 3.5 miles, I think, something like that. Yeah, but 24 people watching now. Welcome everybody. It's always good to have you along. If you like what we're actually on the Humber Bridge. We're on our way between East Yorkshire and Lincolnshire. This is where the North meets the Midlands. Built in it was opened in 1981. So any of you who are interested, that's a good sell. We should really have more on here. Talk to us, we'll listen. Whatever you're going through, you don't have to face it alone. Call 3 day or night 116 123. We should have more of them, not just that one. But yeah. Look at these things. Can you imagine maintaining this? You do all your checks and everything else and you'd finish. I mean, you'd have to start again, I think. When it started, the construction started in the mid-70s. Yeah, a bit more of a main cable. Stand on it, but if anybody wants to know more about it, then it's there. Yeah, you can save that, and there'll be information for you, and you can look at it. It'll tell you more about the bridge, how it were made, why it were made, and everything else. I don't know what these big red buttons are, but no, I'm not going to press them to find out. I do know on the other side there's a pathway, but the guy, the traffic guy, said there's only one way and that's the only one in use, and this is this one. Look at that. What a day. What a walk this is turning out to be. of the army are going past. Looks like they've got a crushed Land Rover on the back of it. I'll see what there is on the other side. I might be able to show you a bit more of the Humber estuary. We'll see when we get there. I told you it was going to be a big one tonight, didn't I? I told you it was going to be a spectacular. Oh wow, what a spectacular. Well, I think we're about, we're coming up to 3/4 of the way across now. We're coming up to the second lot of pillars. Now, I wouldn't like to guess the benefits this has brought to the people of North Lincolnshire and of East Yorkshire. You know, the economic benefits must be absolutely massive. It's not just the economic benefits, things like hospital appointments. You know, whereas before, I don't know where people would have had to have gone, you know, to a big hospital. Probably Lincoln or somewhere like that, I don't know. But now you can whisk them across the ferry to Hull. So that's amazing in its own way, isn't it, really, when you think. One of the Suttons of St. Helens. Remember them from being a boy. See a little bit over there, but not much. But I think when you come off here, there's a country park on the other side. Now, if I am right, and I think I am, we should be able to access the Lincolnshire coast of the Humber estuary. We'll see, because I'm not really sure. Well, we're definitely coming towards Lincolnshire now. Hi Steve. Yeah, it's been warm here all day. I'm glad you like the view. Well, hey, that's brilliant. You'll get my subscription on that, Dan. If I haven't done it already, I will do it. Yeah, you're right about the M62. The Lancashire and Yorkshire signs, yeah. I used to see them every day when I were going into work. I think they're on junction 20, just past junction 22, going towards Manchester, where you've got the bridge. Well, we've still got a little way to go. And you know I've got to go all the way back. Well, there's 35 of us crossing the Humber Bridge. Just like to say welcome to everybody to this expedition from East Yorkshire into the East Midlands, all the way across the Humber Bridge. I hope you like my video. If you enjoy it, please like, comment, share and subscribe. You know, Dan, the hardest bit is getting up to 50. Once you got to 50, you're going to keep at it, but it will get better. It took me about 3 or 4 days once I hit 50 to go live. We don't do it straight away. But once you're there, you are there. We've been very lucky then. Look at all the mud on the side of the river. You won't see it at the moment, but you will when you get a bit closer. God, could you imagine mudlarking through that, trying to putting your wellies on and trying to walk through it? Good God. Go look at that. If you got stuck in that, you'd certainly know about it. You'd never get out of it, would you? Well, you would. You could. You'd have to have your arms and legs splayed out and try swimming. Butterfly style, I think it's called. So you could probably do it, but somebody coming on bikes, so evening. Bloody hell, I don't know what that was. That was certainly a nice car. Now just look at that. The sun reflecting on the water. I just took a picture of that. No, you're welcome on that, Dan. Yeah, it was just lovely, that picture of the sun reflecting off the water, so I took a picture of it. I didn't actually know I could do that. I'm still learning. This is the thing with it. I'm scared of dropping my phone. God, well, just look at that. I think when the tide's in, it'll come right up to the grass, the water. Just look at that. Done it again. They're going to go onto my Facebook page amongst other things. Now I know how to do it. Sorry, love. I'm not taking a picture of you, don't worry. Yeah, I didn't want the lady thinking I was taking a picture. She I don't think I'm some odd guy or anything like that. Now, if we can get down there, we can have a short walk. Not too much, but, you know, a little. But then we can get under the bridge and then we'll see the Humber going out to sea. So when my grandkids come over, we can think about that. Is that Blackpool Tower in the distance? No, I don't think so, Dan. Hi Nicola, how are you today? No, you won't see. I think Blackpool's about 140 miles or so from here. See, we got the big stanchions over here now, holding all the, it anchors all the cables and everything else. I'm fine, Nicola. Well, we're walking across the Humber Bridge. We did something a little bit different for a change. And what I've done, I've walked over the Humber Bridge. I've left Tobes at home. I think he'd had enough this morning, but he wanted to come. But I thought, no, it's going to be a long walk, this. So I left him at home. Well, that's it. Looks like we've done it. We are now in Lincolnshire. So we have left the north and we have entered the Midlands. So where does the north start and where does it end? Well, academics and scholars will keep on discussing that forever, I suppose. But I would say one starting place and one ending place would be the Humber Bridge. Ooh, what have I just seen? Could come in handy for anybody who needs that. Samaritans, Humber Bridge, different people who are going to help if you feel that you can't live your life any longer. Suicide is a terrible thing. And with that in mind, any help anybody can give somebody has got to be good. A school friend of mine, we go back to the 60s and he topped himself 2011, New Year's Eve, 2011. Sat up with him all night, talking to him, promised me he wouldn't, but he did. Do I blame him? No, of course not. Just so sad. Well, we're going to walk down that there road. We're going to go under the bridge. And we won't be able to see Withensea or Grimsby even. Or Stallingborough, or any of the under spots, but we will be able to see the river. So it's going to be worth doing that. Well, we got 3 likes, 23 people watching. Last time we checked, we had 45 people, 145, sorry, subscribed. My target is to get up to 150 today. So if you're enjoying watching, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Let's see if we can smash the 150 today. Don't know if we can get on that little road or not, but we will try. There might be another way of there might be another way of doing it actually to where I want to go. There is a road just down there. So there may be a way down here. Just like we were on the other side. Now Barton and Winterton are nice places. I did some work there with my studies many years ago. Yeah, the bus. There's the other thing, I think for students. It's damn expensive nowadays. You know, to live away from home. Really expensive. You know, if you live on the south side of Humber, like Grimsby, Immingham, Stallingburgh, Barton, Winterton, Scunthorpe, places like that, you'd probably have to go to Lincoln to do your course, and that is a fair trot. Whereas now, because of that bridge, there she is, because of that, you can perhaps go to Hull University, which will make life a little bit easier for you. I did my degree at Preston. I lived in Burnley. I worked in Manchester. Believe me, it was a bit of a ball ache sometimes. But you do these things and you went, oh, there is a way down. That is excellent. So we can go down there, underneath here, and that's going to take us to a point where we will be able to see the other side of the Humber. That sounds okay to me. Anybody any questions on that? I've got 150 subscribers now. Wow, that is something. 150. Dear me, I'm really proud of that. All I can say at the moment to everybody who's watching this video, thank you very much. And for those who have liked, shared, commented, and most of all subscribed, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm really happy with that. Right, we're going under the bridge. Under the bridge. And we're going to see where we're going to go from there. Oh, there's a traffic counter. I suppose we have to have something to know how much use the bridge gets. Humber Bridge viewing area. Right, I don't know we can see this now because of the sun. But we'll try. Yep. We got it. So we're going to go under here, and somewhere there's going to be something, but I don't know where, and I don't really know what I'm looking for. Thanks, Dan. I certainly tried to put a lot into this, but that's what I do. Well, we're now in Barton upon Humber, folk. I might take a picture of that. Right, we'll see where we're going to go now. Right. There we go. So we're obviously on the right road for this. There's somebody coming up now. I'm going to ask them where the viewing area is. I'm not sure. Hi mate, excuse me. Whereabouts is the viewing area
Which viewing area?
for the bridge?
I don't know.
Alright,
Afraid.
no.
Do you want a hand? I can look at it, try and find it.
No, I'll
online
be
for
alright,
you.
mate. I know it's over here somewhere.
I know there's a pub at the corner of this street here.
Yeah.
They'll probably know for certain.
Alright,
All
mate.
right,
Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's a good idea. We can ask at the pub. But then again, I do know it's down here somewhere because it told me. Seemed a friendly enough guy. There's a lot more we can say about Egypt in that car. Humber Bridge Industrial Estate. Right. I don't know what this is. It's some sort of plate R. I think looks a nice enough place to live, doesn't it? Seems to be very quiet. Oh, the lady of a dog. I shall be asking her. Excuse me, love. Could you tell me where the viewing area is for the bridge?
Oh, viewing area, sorry, for the bridge?
Yeah.
What, in the car?
Huh? No, I'm walking.
Alright.
The car's on the other side.
Go straight down there, it'll take you straight onto the river.
What? Down?
There's a little track there. You literally go straight down there.
Ah, right. Oh, right, down here.
Yeah, just literally straight down. And then you're on the riverbank. And you can see the bridge.
All right, thanks a lot for that.
No worries. No, don't jump up.
It's all right, I've got a Jack Russell.
I'll have you.
Thanks a lot, love. So we go straight down here. It's a public footpath. And we should be able to see what we're looking at. I thought we were a proper viewing area. Maybe not. But this takes you right to the river bank, which is what we want to see anyway, isn't it? Oh, so this is somewhere where we've never been before. I think when I get back to Hull, I'm going to get some lemonade or Fanta or something because I am thirsty. So this is going to take us right to the river bank. Now that we're on this side of the bridge, so we're on the sea, you know, the bit, the part which goes out to the sea. So eventually we're going to get there. It's a good little dog run, this. I wish I'd have had Toby with me. I could have let him off his lead here. It'd have been perfectly safe. But would I have let him off his lead? Yeah, probably. Probably. This is lovely, this, isn't it? We can't be that far from the river now. I'm looking between the trees to see if we're actually how far we are from the bridge, but I can't. You know, you get your ramp leading up to the bridge, then you got the bridge. But this is, you know, it's good. Look at that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? What a lovely place to live. There's a bridge. That's the whole side of the bridge. And here is the Lincolnshire side. So I'm just going to put that back. I don't think we'll be that far off now. I'm going to look up some walks in East Yorkshire and North Lincolnshire. Find out about them and do them. And the other thing I'm going to be doing is definitely going back to Grimsby. Ooh. No, I don't know. It might be a dog. I don't know. I thought for a moment it was a fox. With the feeling it's a dog. It went streaking off into the woods. So there he is. No, it's a dog. I thought I'd seen a fox. Now this is where I wanted to get to. I knew there were viewing. And this. See all the cars parked. See these cars parked up. Over there. Pretty much similar to the other side. Well, this is where I wanted to go. These trees. If the kids are still watching that, that's like Nana on her scooter. Right, so we're here. Let's get up on the riverbank and we can see what we can see. Up the steps. Well, there you go, folks. The piece de la resistance. Let's get a panorama. See, we've got the bridge. Right the way over. Look at that. And here we've got a pub. What do you make of that? Hello. Hiya, and how are you? Got a little dog here. There he is. I've got a Jack Russell at home. He's a gangster. See, anybody unsure? North Lincolnshire Council, Barton and Humber online. If any of you are interested, please scan there. Me, I'm going to sit down for a few minutes. Well, what does everybody think of that? Well, it was a public house fair. I think I'm going to go and get myself a well-deserved lemonade. It's a bridge. There's East Yorkshire, and we're in North Lincolnshire. So we just crossed from the north to the Midlands. You know, I've really enjoyed this walk. Really enjoyed it. I enjoy all my walks, but this, it's been terrific. According to my watch, we've done 6,687 steps. And I burnt 332 calories. It's been a fantastic walk, a fantastic evening, and as a bribe to my old Duchess, I'm gonna have to get her a cream cake from Waitrose. Now Waitrose is over at Willoughby, so I have to get the car and I have to find my way to Willoughby. I know where it is. And get her a cream cake. But it's been worth it, hasn't it? Just look at all this.
We may end up back in Barton a bit later for chip shop shoot.
It's just been amazing, hasn't it? What an amazing evening we've had. Now, whether I'm on a diet or not, I think I deserve to have a very, very, very weak shandy. This place, it's the Viking Way Cafe Bar, the old boathouse, Barton and Humber. There's a website there. So at this stage, I'm going to say thank everybody for coming on this walk tonight. This walk over the Humber Bridge from Hessle Foreshore up to the bridge, across the bridge, through Barton, here to the Viking Way Bar. It's been great having you on board. Thank you to those who have liked. Thank you to people who've commented. It wouldn't be the same without any of you. Thanks to anybody who's shared, and above everything, oh look at the birds. Thank you to those who've subscribed. We've now reached 350. Just look at the birds, the geese. They're the wild geese. Amazing. Humber, one of the great trade routes of the world. It's been here since Viking days, if not before. and yet the wildlife is phenomenal. So once again, I'd just like to say good night, and I shall see you again on the next walk.